Amazing stories and unbelievable people. Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Here's a chilling statistic. Heart attacks kill more than 450,000 Americans every year. But what's more shocking is a new preventative measure. Induce the heart attack voluntarily. Donna Block's heart was failing. She and her husband knew it.
I would get out of breath, taking a shower, even something like going into public restrooms. I was afraid to do that because what if I passed out in a public restroom and nobody knew who I was?
To be honest with you, I was scared to death because we thought there was really not anything that could be done.
Like nearly 500,000 other Americans, Donna suffers from HCM, a genetic condition that enlarges the dividing wall of the heart and blocks the blood that flows out of the heart.
I mean, I thought I was going to die any day. That's how bad I felt.
She tried medication, but that didn't work. Doctors then said that her only other option was open heart surgery. But those doctors were wrong. There was a third experimental option that went against every medical tradition in the book. A heart attack.
It hurts. It hurts.
Induced by your doctor.
You are awake the whole time, and it's painful and it's scary.
3 years ago at Methodist Hospital in Houston, Dr. William Spencer became the first American cardiologist to intentionally cause a heart attack. The technical name for Dr. Spencer's procedure is an alcohol ablation. He injects his patients with pure ethanol alcohol. A catheter is inserted into the patient's body, and alcohol is then released into the enlarged areas of the heart, triggering the actual heart attack.
A heart attack is when the heart muscle dies and it is replaced by a scar, whether it dies from a lack of oxygen or it dies from exposure to alcohol. It's virtually the same result.
This deliberate heart attack kills the muscle, causing it to scar just like a natural attack does. But when it's done on an operating table, it has the desired side effect of reducing the enlargement that threatens the patient's lives.
Well, the great benefit of doing it our way is that patients can leave the hospital within 2 days and go back to their normal activities within 2 weeks if all goes well.
Of course, Donna had to weigh the risks of allowing someone to kill off a portion of her heart. After all, she could die. But after being assured that the chance of that happening was remote, Donna decided to go ahead. Nevertheless, saying goodbye to her husband on the way into surgery was not easy.
It'll be all right, baby. Don't sweat it, okay? Yeah, I know.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Although having a heart attack is a frightening proposition, this procedure requires only local anesthesia. So amazingly, Donna is conscious the whole time.
Doing okay, Donna?
Yeah, I'm doing better.
Slowly, the catheter tube is inserted
That looks pretty good.
and carefully maneuvered through Donna's body.
Perfect, perfect. All right, just let it sit there a little bit. Donna,
Yes?
everything is in position. You're gonna get some discomfort now.
Okay.
What's your grade?
Now, the moment of truth. The alcohol is injected in the catheter, heading straight for Donna's heart.
I feel like something's just on my chest.
Yeah.
How long does this go last?
The alcohol strikes the enlarged area.
Yeah, it hurts. It hurts.
The heart attack begins.
Okay.
It ought to ease off here shortly, Donna.
It hurts.
For Donna, it may seem like an eternity, but the heart attack lasts only 30 seconds, and the entire procedure is finished in just an hour. When it's all over, Donna is wheeled into the recovery room to be reunited with her relieved family. 7 weeks later, the results speak for themselves.
I'm feeling remarkably better. I mean, there's no comparison because I can do so many things now that I couldn't do before.
No question. Physically, she's able to do things that she couldn't do before. She used to always have to hold on to me just to walk down the street or walk down the driveway.
The pressure on Donna's heart has been cut in half. She's winning the fight against HCM.
Pretty nice, huh?
Yeah, it is. It's great. Great to be alive.
Hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, or HCM, is the most common cause of sudden death in people under age 30. Now, A gentleman named Barney Smith considers himself an artist. He's created over 500 one-of-a-kind masterpieces, but even his biggest fans confess that his art career is in the toilet.
Welcome to Barney Smith's one-of-a-kind art museum. The walls here are covered with over 500 pieces of toilet seat art, the biggest collection in the world. Just about anything is raw material for Barney's art. License plates, eyeglasses, belt buckles, even pieces of history, like debris from the Space Shuttle Challenger. It probably won't surprise you to tell you that Barney used to be a plumber who made a fateful trip one day to a plumbing supply warehouse.
Hey, good morning.
And I said, what are you going to do with those toilet seats out there that are laying on the dock? He said, they're discards. They're going to be thrown away. I said, well, I would love to have some to do some artwork on. And so I started out with those 50 or so toilet seats and went from there.
That was 30 years ago. Since then, Barney has made seats from Pokemon cards, model trains, even pill bottles. But he never imagined anyone would want to see his creations.
My wife looked at my artwork there and she said, "If you lost your marbles," I said, "No, I've got them on a toilet seat."
It can take up to 35 hours to produce one of his creations. First, he gathers broken or defective toilet seats from the manufacturers.
Thank you.
Then he draws from one of 300 shoe boxes filled with trinkets.
I never have thrown anything away.
Many of the seats are built around Barney's own personal treasures.
I played with the little green truck that's in the top of that plaque, and some of them are the toys that my grandchildren left in my sandbox.
Other people have scrapbooks or photo albums, but Barney prefers to use his seats.
Whenever we go off on a trip, I say, may I take my room key and put it on display? Whenever I get back off of a trip, I'll have a whole handful of stuff that I have got to put on.
Barney has one strict rule about his toilet seats. He never gives them away, but he keeps on making them for one simple reason.
I just do it for my own satisfaction. It's a hobby, but yet it has grown to the extent to where that I want the world to see what I have done.